Hi, I'm going to do a printing like step-by-step tutorial with you guys, starting with paper. So this is the kind of paper I use for just like everyday kind of stuff. Also, I can just use copy paper sometimes. I'm sitting like this because I have my camera positioned, and then I'm going to stand up and print, and that's why I'm awkward. Anyway, so this is like a really great, the Strathmore printmaking paper is like a good lightweight paper. Rice paper is also really great to print with. Basically anything that is sort of thin material is really going to give you the best print, like even print. So that's that. We're going to be printing 2 blocks today. This one, Save the Boobies, inspired by Fly Taxidermy. And this one, Penguin, inspired by penguins. They're cute. I haven't printed either block yet. You can tell I'm not lying because they're still nice and gray. So you guys are about to see if I'm bullshit or not, so we'll see. My glass baron hasn't come yet, so I'm just going to use brayers, but I just couldn't wait to print. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so first you have your bench hook, which I use to carve, but I also like to print with. I use the metal speedball kind because you can also use it for inking, which is nice. So I have just speedball block printing ink, black. I usually just use black. Sometimes I use a color, but so the ink dries really, really fast. So I don't really have that much. It's kind of expensive, not like super expensive, but so you don't want to waste it. If you have too much ink, you're not going to make a good print anyway. So it's really best to just get a little at a time. And I always put it towards the top of my bench hook, and then you're going to pull it down with your brayer, your roller. So you have your ink, you have your brayer. You want to make sure when you're not using the brayer, you keep it like this, not like this. If you store it like this, there'll be a dip over time, and it won't roll evenly. So you want to keep it this way. So you're rolling your ink, and you hear that sound. It's like kind of a sticky sound. You want to hear that. That's an indicator that you have like the right amount of ink. If you have too much ink, you won't hear that. Okay, let's do Free the Boobies, Save the Boobies first. Okay, so I have ink on my brayer, and then when I go to ink up my plate, you're going to go over it a couple times in a couple different directions. Go back and forth between your plate and your linoleum block. Make sure it's totally even. So this is why it's important to carve in the same or a similar direction, because you're going to get what's called chatter. So chatter is these lines, okay? So anyway, if it's in the same direction, it helps with your movement. I meant to get a wet paper towel, but I forgot. Okay, so you can make a register, but I usually just eyeball it. And then you can use a baron, or just what I'm waiting on, or a clean brayer, your hand, a wooden spoon, any of those things. But you want to make sure that you're applying even pressure. And you can kind of peek a little bit, you know, before you pick it up. save the boobies, bees, that's one. Okay, not bad. Let's do the second. The second is the penguin. Okay, oh, I like him. I can tell already. He has like personality, I think. Okay, well, I guess. Okay, so same thing, you're going back and forth. You're making sure you're even. So the ink should look kind of like shiny, but not like globby. If it's globby, that's not good. It means it's just going to fill in where you've carved, and you're not actually going to see your image. You're just going to have like a black blob. Okay, so eyeballing it. I'm not using a register. Clean brayer. There's no reason to have ink all over the back of your print. Right, and let's see how the penguin looks. Penguin. And then you also have the blocks, which are cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching.